Abusia, me chiamo, mache. And then me person mini mudi nkomo bi. Me nkomo na your friend before I became. Before I became. Before I became, dear me ti say no. Na me ti say dear ni padodo no atie no. Before I became. Now I was a people pleaser. Before I became. Na me a crowd pleaser. Before I became, na dear nkrofo dwen hu hia me. Say me ankasa mahoto. This is the typical of the average person. You want to be in with the crowd. Maybe about once in our Hawaii. Once I know who say my soccer cameras or something and I'm having microphone, you know who say omu me fee. You once in my chair to say, oh yeah. Before I became no, and I can once na eba me video mu aka me drum video yi. Kameko ko pe bibi dia betia. I will want to construct an artificial your friend say of no once na. Dabi. When I am, now that I am. And once na wo me fia meboni di achiro. Ekoyi a meka achiro. Enkoyi no so meka achiro. I've just managed to move my mind beyond baby and ehia. Me wo hoyi, as a young child, I experienced a lot of identity crisis. Se me wo o my Ghana mu no. Now most people of the Akan tribes, prefer to be Asantefo. Ekuapem kra na ehye popular sa in the parts I was growing Asantefo. Everybody wanted to be Asantini. Me kra me din for years. Na nkrofo hunu me din bo, and I never really felt the need to correct nkrofo pi. Me din no eye maame twenwa. TWEWW maame twenwa me din no. But me sa na nkrofo frɛ me maame twum a me ne wo mpre ho. It was easier. Me di twenwa no na nhye da nye common sa. Oh. Me be catch the words. Because I still had an identity crisis. Na me per se I belonged. Na me per se not that me ankasa me dada waka say e frame me mami chumuada. Never in free manoma. But I never also corrected anybody wo frame me mami chumua. Mami chumua de okay, no na anymore fine, yonko. But you know, as you grow, as you become aggressively you. Me say what frame mami chumwa. No way I'm more frame mami chumwa because me ne mami chumwa. Ye frame mami chumwa. Soon kwa PC chumwa. Say me penese ma di bibi fufuru bi frame ya wabu bi fufuru bi din because enye me. But I didn't have this same conviction as a kid. I was not at the same place mentally. Me wo as you can see, I am the tuntumified. Me you tuntum papa. What made my identity crisis even more difficult? Nese mina sunkwano woye koko. Me ni friend ma mi jato oye koko. Ni di ankasa di yabedu. But ni friend ya usua anti bedu. But do no ano mo friend ma mi jato. Friend me ma mi jato because of ne koko ana woye. And as a small kid growing up in the community I grew up in, watching me mame, me na the tree. We saw na or gray hair. And the tree in the tro. Me mame must have ties somewhere in the north of Africa, ho baby. But as me make a boss who I bet you worry. Again, we do not want to own up to some of these things. We don't. Because there were identity crisis. Mami jato nana pa sunkwa piesi ama. Na ahwe se de me nko tum. Me ka se ko me mami mu kurum sometime bi se na tuntum ya wogina finfin hwan ba because me tuntum pa. Me de me nya ordinary tuntum. I am the tuntumified. But that time no, as a little kid, na te senkofo na hani tun yi de han ba. O hana nkofo kanam amani bani e. Ada na akure ye tun sa. Machiri bakosi and a beautiful akosi afefe. Or faniema pi free me mame ho. Yesano. So would machi ko baby no emi nua ketwa pa. Would machi ko baby na nkofo ka aketwa ne de ne ho efe. Na ama de ye. Ama ne ho nyefe. Ama ne ni mutum. Ama so kra won tampe enkwada pasem ye enkwada bone sem nko na ama di. And I'm of course, yeah, was that you undergo a mental friend is saying onslaught to be. It has an effect on Papa Cho. There's an brand here who loves me. Who is bringing me? Hey, did you cook all of it? Kid, I was just asking for one packet each, just as an appetizer. You don't understand. Do you know how much one packet is not enough for a person? It was not supposed to be a meal. It was just a snack. Oh. Thank you anyway. It was very well made. Thank you. I for me chamo. Media. My catch him say me papa. Na me nim say obi bre me aduane. Ene ado me abre me aduane. Ti aduane ni me ntimi fancy me di. Sana braboti. In my book say. Me sha na ye kɔ baabi a nkrofo nyina aka afna se wose as a girl me nam a yesi me se no I didn't hear the compliment in it at the start, of course not. I didn't hear so wose asa na ya depa. What I heard was me ye wo ba ye di kan ka kyerem se me ho tan me nse me ma me nse bi nua me nko amani mutun se me tiri nwi no kra na na ese me tiri nwi ti se boda ni bi na ha munwi to use the polite version. Papa penny pa na kasa ase me kyerem no kind of publicly nkora nyina sere me nkora mi kura de frɛ me saa da no me bu ni pasa because ma mro wo mo a nka saa de da na mi din for life nti na ese me buru bi no de kontokwa kes de biara me ko de biara me kontokwa because of saa de o kama sama ese me correct o ma hu no se wunni hu kwan to say it again akwada yesi me tiri nwe se bodani na ha munwe ani bidi ngwase asem saa na maame pese o ka asem na ye me ya o se akwada na ye na hwene se yetena so gye awo no wen meanwhile that time na all can nam ka say ompema. As I've grown up, I've come to know that I would have been one of my grandmother's favorites because me mame na bakan and almost ne baba. Circumstances is around it clearly. You know, say no peme mame asempa. Peme mame asemti no peme asempa. But then kwara boni sem ne nsem huna midinti. Otia me sa afna na ne hwene se yetena so gia ho no. Wo wa he nti me ho minim sa me hwene yetena se de yetena so gia wo. Me nyi na bi ba hunu se sa sikafo etitirufo hwene ni. Wa hunu sikani bi Ghana ohini bi onipa titiro bi na hwene yeketwa da. Nti say mijitum wa fa akrobeto ene wo hwene a esen me de you wa fa akrobeto to ba odo ni de who knows tomorrow me de who knows today. I've come to know them, I've come to accept them. Say make actually me but when I was a young kid na nya asresem de mame hey me nyine no na me abaya fia tuntum bi me kai pa said there was a day bi nam baby bi na my dress it me de powder bi atwumani ase me call me baby. And I remember very well I walked by a group of boys bi me call na I was a bit awkward. Oh, so when I'm baby and nipa wo na say I saw very bi e many bi and I make up. Maybe when I'm your sports girl, many boys say about football. Say boys invited girls from me say me and baby. No be invited me and baby other. Me I catch them that say me one time. Until we tell me one time. Now I remember say me pass our boys no ba hey after we dey ho fe. Hey. O catch ni tuntum kura de kumene. Hey after tuntum wo fe. E ka kicho bi nka me toka akwa mu maka abom me nti bi da. Me dane me ho kura hweso obi di machi a. Because nyame anim ni. Sa asem na bra na ka na mti bi da. Me ma me sunkwa de bia no catch me ba ma me sunkwa de so pe basem o ti ase ma me sunkwa de be de no catch me me can say me call back to the house that day no me yet say de be baba e be slightly younger that's powder dia fra nku e dey manim say ma ka shell na me de nam shere say sister me jimi hu nyi but me ni ba bi am de ko it say branch bi si me hu ye no fe so ada no ko jina fie ahwehwem me spend ages e wa ahwehwem na me hwe me ho e ma me sunkwa be to me no bi sam sama fefe amane na agira de na msere and then me ko ehunu mranti bi o mo se me hu ye me fe se he akwada eti wonim sa wo ho efe se dia bi o maame ka me bo no for kura bi ni ha me maame say na me maame wo no for kama my mom had what has become my bust say but they be not catch him so a sports girl now she need the cocoa no the near she share the brim. I never believe those stories we hear no for no me better you know any stories that maame catch them no then said that man was in Siano mama. I'm now doing the same thing with my daughter. Or no so catch them who say opposite me cocoa yet to send me the name now I have walked your path. I know. Don't even cause yourself this pain. If I will be any so. At its own time, it's genetic. It will come. Oh, baby, will cook baby would no open cram ye to baby. Identity crisis. No? It is something my who says I affecting group of people. And I was our problem. No, make stories we actually. I want someone in a movie who the part you all play in some of the irresponsible statements you make. And how that affects Emofra, how it affects even in Pennyphobia or self-esteem, so that we are all a little bit more judicious with our words. We are more careful with how we speak, how we plant words in Nkrofutri. Because once it comes out of your mouth, it comes to roost in the recipient's mind. So boys, be me here. I almost died. Remember this? Cynthia, my name so sit there be also okay. I know so when now for ni na start here that time na me na for ni nyina nyom period ama dry we my see na me wonder say me kra me your bani into me na woni this is what was going in my small child mind though me woni and me nyina ye first period omabo no for and some of my classmates were quite gifted in the bust ama iron chest you girls see you many ding hi are busy learning to be girls and women, baby women. And it was a big issue for me because your friend is saying, it's not happening to me. And they catch them. I also want to share the story for parents, no? So you know what your kids might be going through, especially my phone. Mama answer monwa. Mama kwese mukununum no. And Professor and I saw you, debut, Kadankas and Kit, or Babisi, I was Aya Ahmeti. Ngoboka tell me about branch and source me, I will know so I can see the same conflict in his eyes. I branch them, Mr. Obasi. Maybe I say yes, you. How the who? Remember, I made a catch them and said, oh, dear, man, a year or two, especially because secondary school back. Bepano. But who is so when I'm a branching, baby watching. What do you think? That me can I miss it? Ni kakra. Who be say me ma me kwa de se do sika ne nurse ro si nipa ne mponche ne nkrama nyina betu adi wachi na wo pre apam bi de bia na kita diasini na de bronkrofo because I knew stories of my mom as a young woman and how desirable she was and how a lot of people wanted. I knew those stories. Ma me de no ho effect. medium ko ye sisi abotre wo mre bedru nti me ni na me nam no I am the benito he that's na me na afna ne kan no ebe ba so ye no kra and then I grew. When I grew, my mom was bang on, right? By the time I turned up to the university for the first year, no, my reading meet my simit who is abranty. Me ya rebel and you know. And go for pay me. Oh, now me and PB. Show me through, see me through. I had my own I wanted to wear. Aye. Then we drew that stage, you know, in particular, maybe even in the build up, secondary school, we in that process, you know. I remember very, very well. Nam. There were a group of us at a shopping mall. There were baby around Telford. Now, Obi framing in those days. I'm sure if you're modeling agency, if you ever decide to be a model, here is my card. Mercedes, I'm finding serious. Now I'm talking card, not baby. But all those things began to connect as I grew, and I realized that if you have a brony kind, or could be ni kind, you will be a will kind, you won't be nin kind. And go for starters, what about around is when me and Cassava saying, and me, I'm a family who ye. I know, Posy, you say, what think to fast what we name I know saying here lipstick in because one on Uncle Sensation or on a lipstick, how then I'm natural color. Mean one I'm more than pull back. Oh, I can not them pull me. They were them pull back, and also some I said that could be serious, ye baby. Papa penny mu power frame. Say, Ama, I could that way, them what I see with your who fat. Say, oh, hey, when did you come home? So I would them pull fan. A year many can be. And you probably mean now, what would you? Oh, one who is who are them pull fan. And yes, I have a them said them program with you. Come and pay attention. No, who says some of them pull. So any papa, you should have seen me that day trying to laugh. So I may say, this is some damn fast as a come baby at them pull no. Me young come in no you say no be able to some of them pull. Because them pull them said them pull young crop. I'm a Manson, the one and only indefatigable ama me them pull. I'm the Jimmy Dean. Aye. We are discussing my journey to become, the journey of becoming, the journey of mental emancipation, of moving from self-induced pain into comfort. I'm meeting a camera to say, let me deep. And you're the papa bia indomie. You might be for. Baba, I don't person no baby. O see the no. I'm so conquer snack camera yeni. And this is snack na wo koye no wakoye indomie. We indomie aquarius indomie pa. No one no person wo ye no extra vegetables, no extra meat, nothing. Indomie no. A useless your food. And it's been on camera. Do you see the difference, the distance between what used to ail me? And baby, as I say, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it if you want, if you commit to it. I'm an dimples fan. And to me started from me the very identity of me. I was willing to let Nkrofo call me the before. Meme Bono no cry man pension because and yadi and my emergency person catch ruby as a me abnuni. There be. So I did Afrophobia and people from small tribes, have that identity crisis, And then say wouldn't him not frame as Antony make sure so second. Me as Antony. Me connecting me to Asante. Okay, the only thing which connects me to potentially being your friend's a secondary type of Asante is a me brother penny. ne maame yɛ santini nti me bra panyin ɔyɛ half santini nti ɛno deɛ msɛ bɛma manya tie bibi baako a metumi connect to asantesɛm no me hwe beyond that point no doesn't connect me nyɛ santini me kura me say me nyi ntumi sɛ me yɔkani ba me yɔkani ba ma but me yɔkani kɛkɛ me no wohwɛ me heritage mu a ɛnya aka ne nko ane wo hɔ me na da won kan kyerɛ sɛ me yɔkani ba mɛka kyerɛ sɛ me yɛ bunu ni ba ma because me yɛ bunu ni ba ma pa aggressively so but me yɛ futu ni ba ama again as onipa me this is my mom's struggle but this is my mom's struggle which had also become my inherited struggle me ma me sinka wo hɔ yi wo ne kete no me ma me papa ofiri wini ba oye simpani oye futuni onye akan oye guans no omo ye patrilineal enti wo be fa me ma me no a wo de ne call ni kuro mo no no ya ba ya kete ma me konyin e wo simpa no a wo call ye no no onye 100% simpani ne ma me mfiri ho nti oye hoho e wo simpa atwo onyin wo simpa ho no onyin ye me ma me no onim ba bia ne kurom ne ma me kurom kura wo o ware be papa nsa o hia me papa nsa na ye ko hwehwe ne kurom me papa sata no ne lawyer Usu who is my mom's cousin first me lawyer Usu ne maame ene me maame wo me ye sisters enuafo nye cousin sisters enti me maame ko hia papa no a wo mo kan wo mo di nkomo obo ne maame kurom no na papa ka kire say na danfo bi Usu ho no so ne maame free o no say sa o say is how me maame hunu kwan reconnect back to baby a wo free enti me maame ono kra de I am more confused. Ese me ama. Onyu baby a wo free. Baby a wo be ko bia wo ye hoho. Oba ne ma me krom no a, omo hunu ne fantiri. Ehunu no, omo ka do omo friend ni simpa for, pe friend fanti for. Oba ne ma me krom a, wa anyi wo ha. Wo ne wo mo anyi amom. Obeto mu later. Oba no ye Ewuraba. You know the way Ghana fought here. Ewuraba wo tini bonglo. Anya bonglo bim no te. Wo anya politician bi ware. Okra ho ahi. Into finding connections and associations one kasa ni kurom no the ties are very loose okọ simpa hoso awoye hoho ohoso free baby na de ne bae into sa strong identity na eni ho me ba cho me no I saw my mom as a kid and I used to tell my mom say by force we busia enye by force okọ how she's working so hard to fit here with abonofo no forget it, mommy. Be saying simpa. I used to say that to me, mommy. They be saying simpa. And what do I church? Say sister, simpa mean to me fanko because simpa na patrilineal. Patrigini. This simpa ufru papa kuro mo. Unti mi duko simpa kuro wun free hobi. Say, but me to say CNN. Baby, I oko ha be free hobi ni yesi anyway. Baby, I dey kwa ya beji. And in fact, as a kid, you know, I preferred to highlight my simpa. Identity. Catching for free simpa. I not claim free simpa. Sort of. But I can't go and claim any inheritance with simpa because me free. That is where my heritage is. And again, I am quite willing to discuss it on camera because I've settled my issues in my own head. All these facets make me. And me call domadia. Me do domadia. But domash claim free ho. The entire mean free doma and say me papa ni free doma. Doma de me drew ho be a many man who ni pakra neba. It was the best place for me to go as a kid. There many bad and so ewo doma. Na me papa nu anu ma na mo frɛ me mo hia me some benom no for. O mo hia me because he admit wo mo ma me. Wo mo hu me a wo mo benom no for na me dwane no wo mo chesi. Me kwa doma e mani nyina ye tuntum se me ama. Doma was one of my redeeming graces, really. Because so Doma, I am your classic. And my other woman in free mabusium to say, if you cry to same because maybe my side one way lighter. Who hear me ye pa, who say between two men, shed I authentic as I am the German. No. There are certain parts of my body no any who say elements, tones, boom. tuntum na nhyɛ da nyɛ authentic sa me ba baabi foforɔ deɛ mede dua ma nom de tuntumified ama but me kɔdɔm a no mahu sɛ tuntum no nhyɛ da nyɛ authentic sa kɔdɔm adeɛ hu sɛ mmaaya ne sɛ tuntum sɛ yire na ha me kae paa sɛ yɛkɔ ayie bi wɔ dɔm a baabi a mekɔ bi a m'ani ase ha yi ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ ka ase maka ho m'ani ase ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ ka ase maka menka m'ani ase but m'ani ase no ankasa wobɛka sɛ yɛaka lele kaagyi naturally ɛwɔ hɔ da mekɔ dɔm a mehwɛ mmaaya ne nyinaa ani ase ne mu sɛ hey, blood is thicker than water ha dem free ha deɛ be free ha pa ejibota te sɛ meka kyerɛ me sɛ be free dɔm a me free hɔ pa just that again I have no inheritance ɛwɔ dɔm a mpapa wu ya yɛyɛ na yie nam te sɛ yɛfrɛ me medi yankasa yɛyɛ mma yɛnyɛ abusuafoɔ sɛ ha papa te ase di na nam ka sɛ me abusuani o I didn't know papa wu ya yɛyɛ proceedings no ɛsɛ mma no wɔ he abusuafoɔ no bɛtena ha mma no mo bɛtena ha saa me di no meyɛ mma menim sɛ saa meyɛ ba ɛne mma no mo bɛsɔre kakra na abusuafoɔ no adwendwen saa yɛnyɛ abusua that was another learning point anyway because of my idea the first said the woman in any situation I fit in but again now I can sit on camera and explain all these multiple things to you because again I shifted free baby and now the last year and Sister Joyce nyame shira ware when you kwab na bi nchia ho bia e bom pa say bia ho ye kasa hia mansua nya ba ya mansua kasa mabusiafo nyina bani amra nkyerem ba ba ni bere ye be person nkyerem be kyerem mansua papa ti ase no te say make abranka sisi na ni je beji wutie bunu no kra bo nsa afi na mesua ma no da so masua mom meka bi pa but seminya episodes Sister Joyce no ne nkrofo send me audios na metietie no a bo hu sa bunu no e flow say Sister Joyce no na send me audio to say na no send me bi ache ya bo hu sa me ka bunu no sheda flow sa na da ne fante be nyina be mabusuafo nuanom pe nchiachia ho biefo nyina nchia ho wo ya bunu ni ba no ka kire nkrofo se wo santini anua nyame mfa dwen sakra nche ware wonya santini wo bunu ni ka kire be so firi bi wo kakasa hia fa bani shem bani makasa ne ye bunu wo ye be kana ye free you for me back yes beautiful about it. You want to come and get some of mine? Actually, it was a bit much for me, so take it.
It was? I'm sorry.
I just wanted a snack.
I didn't.
Okay, go back in.
I didn't know.
That's all right. I loved it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I also added mostly chicken and one sachet of the spicy.
I never saw any chicken.
Really? I asked when we were in the shop, should I get some? You said yeah.
Oh, chicken's flavor noodles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant chicken meat because I never saw any chicken meat. Anyway, I was maybe uncle for mammy. So, I'm back on the Casa de Becca. So, be better, maybe. Say, my brother, say, I. If you knew that crab food, no, but I'm the Bamanaco. Become a story, in the hope say Mumubi or you will see more man transition. They say, especially Obabrochile na so ye bibini na African accents. Na o pese o ye progressive na pese o ko anima. That is yet another identity crisis. Me nyidru baby no kra na nkrofo work it out say me African, you know work it out say me Jamaican na mepe. There are many people who assume say me African. Ama ha me ho correct wo. Edru baby kra wo mrochile no me na mo a. Twi ne menka. Se se mo ka twi pe menka twi bi me ka brofo. Me ma hu ni se me ga nani. Ebi no kra parents evening bi. Na go bi abeto mo ho na mte wo hu me se sanfo go be ne si. Me yi. Ana amoshe. we dear Ghana, so they enough now we're Ghana. Who say we are with me? I'm Paul, so worried about Ghana. Hey, Ghana for me, must more penny. But worry, ye may be. Mako worry if you me, not in a bit away where you in a dear Kitan for back as well for your crew. And so we are with me about your Ghana. Hey, anyway, but then and so said I her to say with him for. Oh no, be my money. Ah, ya can't this. Then this is her to wow, shit, Ghana for me, my dear. Yeah, because a man got a conquer, Sanqua. Father, me, I'm a twanka sankasana mansry because name is identity crisis wa brochire na no nso so ma face bi na me say me nkofo ye when you say me African, I'm incorrect, say me African me jaw who assume me ma bi am incorrect, so me jaw am assume ni nyina ma ye bi pen ni nyina afi dem busu me nya ho adwen sakra. I have come to who I am. I am comfortable in where I am. Me tiri me no kura me nya willing say me straight in the am. Na anu ye ba me tiri me na me say me kwa confuse me ase koko ase gire na na obi se amana amane na waye witiri mi kala te se Bengali fo abogise se ABS se me ye Bengali fo abogise say am pero ama I prefer you when your hair is straight. Good, go and straighten it for yourself. Ama I prefer it when your hair is dear ben, so do it for yourself. Ama you should lock your hair. No, you go and lock your own. That me ready say me lock the me. Say I've managed to take my mind beyond baby amope, baby amope, and I've taken it to baby ame, and I cannot tell you the freedom, the liberty that brings to ama basa basa. So please. Me din komo. I want you to understand the journeys people go through, the suffering people sometimes experience, and the responsibility on you to watch your mouth. Me wo na me abaya fia bi me to fia kete me nai se lumpi na me ko ye e na ade we ye sin profo ani me e ka se ma me sun kwa no ka kire me so ye slim but me mpa no wa wo me nti na ade we ye bi si me sere so aya na me sere no na me nim se preko obenyi abeto me wo be bai se kum na bibi be se me nim se ha ade ma wo akwada ye wie ye yi ade ye yi akwada ye ma me wie bibi beko ade se me nko me atade na ade ya begina mani mu sei oi asembe nkurani. This was the biggest one for me. Na mafunu be ye nkuruwa na me be ye ma me panyin body instead of abaya me tofia me atade na ade a me hunu no me pem. So I started because I say me corset na di corset kra ai for quite a length of period, about 3-4 years. Now every day, me na me go corset every day. And then I me mu package shirt ade na me na them feel better. And also say I've discovered actually I'm middle aged. My man me teenagers. Every say when me atena se wonko. Da me ankasa me sorry say every way ejiji me enough. Me sorry akosa ejin bi ho. Na mama na kire me ahia wo beje. Why ya mama? But yenya nuru ho a say let it hang. The day I came to Sab, the Bibi Nana Mekan. Then the Pakura catcher say, if your belly hangs, let it hang. Anybody who cannot let you hang can hang themselves. Yeah, na mabre say, mabregu. Me packaging near my sheshe. And the problem was not even with me. The problem is external people making comments about me. Me fu say net here. Father na me so to me na am de kire mo. Na me ka kire mo se mo fu se tu zafi. Me ka kire mo wie ye no obi anu. Mudi matem me hwe mudi mo ho ya mesre because me hu ni se mo ye nkurasefo. Mo nim se mo bie mo ano ka asem kire nipa e wo ramifications nti na mo kasa sa. Ti manfa anya asem. Next time I will be catching me mesre nipa prokura mesre no kwa na mkache se nanim ye. Sa da ne na mu se yo ma ha me ho. Afro say next year. Me nkope boy. Papa ya me ne tie akura se mafu na ni nye ho na se wo kwa no me gya ne kwan me papa TV wo ha nyina me wi a metena se. I'ma let it hang, and anybody who does not accept so would you be hanging, let them hang themselves. Hey, freedom, who freedom, my penny. Now no na me ne before be about my office. You didn't come. Na ba ko ka kire me say me nsa ho nwi me de anything. Nso me anything saying aye ye shave ye na ho madam for ahwede ni girl bi. Me shave me nsa ho ananam se da bi me shave me nsa ho da na me shave bi nso da. Senti nwi na ya nkrofo hu nwi no omo kasem ah me krom kra de nsa ho nwi efe but me nsa ho nwi nya wo fa me de fa me ho ben fa me ho the next day mo ha no buy wa ko shave ne de but you know as they were waxing and I was screaming I remembered you. I remembered what you said and I told myself say never again me ma yen twetwe me ho nwi ma me ho nkyere me say bi never again because when we na me hwe me nsa ho na me hwe me no me hwe yansesa senti na me ha me honko enko ye nwi hwe stories the doors mo ma ye video we in 2 parts se me ye no ba ko e be ye 10 dodo mo a mo nso so masofa sa na many bi no put most more there in comments no I've suffered more nye ni nyina na matimi aka we can do part 1 to 10 in this series because I have ailed I don't suffer but you know I'm telling you a victor story I don't suffer but I have conquered anything I make a story which let me say with a smile on my face. Also, so what have you suffered? Mama you. And Papa for also have you suffered some? You hear ni na pretend this was to go and attract a buyer. Yes. It was yeah. One for Miss Mama didn't see most feedback. No. Ye nim kobodi nkoduru baby. Ni sign to us that way. You best see kunkunya. I have many stories to tell you. I'm a man silly. The women ask someone paying my share. I will try and do it in English. No matter check. I'm a mama. Omo muntiki no. But for now, whilst I mean yanya da jinye no one kasa obey translation. Why?